What's going on, everybody? Triple Crown 24 back today with a PSA submission reveal. I've got 11 slabs to show off. 9 out of the 11 came back the way I was expecting. One did better and one did worse. So overall, a very solid submission. I'm very pleased with the results. Can't wait to share them with you today. This is part of a group submission that I'm now in charge of. Mike O is doing the SGC side of things while I handle the PSA side of things. So if you're interested in joining our group submissions, there is a link to our Facebook group down below. We'd be happy to have you. Happy to answer any questions on that. But let's go ahead and get started. So all of these will be in the store later today. Link in the description to that as well, with the exception of this first one. And these first 4 are actually ones that I pack pulled myself. This first one is a Anthony Rendon Topps Update rookie. I've actually already made a trade for this card with a good friend of mine here on YouTube. You'll find out who that is, I'm sure, very soon when they show off this card. But very nice. So always nice to get a 10 on a card you pull out of a pack. It's definitely not automatic to get a 10 right out of the pack. I know some people may think that, but definitely not the case. This was one of the cards that came back in the trade. The other 2 have already found new owners, so figured I'd show that one off. But this is my favorite one of the bunch that I got back. So continuing on with my submission, second one here is a 2019 Topps Pete Alonso. This is the pack one, not the factory set version. Gem Mint 10, so 2 for 2 on the Gem 10s. Apologies again for the glare. Here's one of those 2 that did not quite do as well as I thought. Oh, it's the only one that didn't do as well as I thought. There's one that did better. This would be the 18 Topps Update Juan Soto. Got a mint 9. I thought it was a 10. So one of these corners is probably, I think it's this one on the back by the US 300 was the one that I was skeptical on, and they gave it a 9. But this is still a really solid card at a 9. I'm a big fan of Soto, so still very happy with that one. My strategy for submitting is to be okay with getting one grade below what you're expecting on each card, so that way I don't get too many disappointing results. Here is a 2018 Topps Update Ronald Acuna Jr, the Bat Up card, as a lot of people call it. See there, it got the Gem 10, so this is a card that I will be definitely looking to unload fairly quickly. That was nice. So those were the 4 I pack pulled. This is one that I just grabbed at the local card shop, and you'll see this, and you'll probably, if you follow my channel, you're going to be like, what is going on here? This is a 2004 Yu-Gi-Oh! Starter Deck Black Luster Soldier. So kind of what happens with this is whenever I go into my card shop and I'm going through the dollar boxes, sometimes I'll see like these Pokemon or these Yu-Gi-Oh! Magic the Gathering, all the trading card games. And I will see these hollow cards that are, or the foil, I'm not sure what the technical term is, but they're older cards. This one is from 2004. And I know that there's a lot of 90s nostalgia that has been driving the prices of these up. So I will pick them up, I'll take a look at it, and then I'll research it later on. And a lot of times they're just tossed in as kind of like little extras in my purchase. So this was a case of this one. This corner up here has a little bit of white on it, so I figured this was going to be a 9 unless something crazy happens, and it came back a 9. But still, this is a really solid card in a mint 9. Definitely not an easy one to gem, much less get a 9. And then the rest of these are ones that I picked up from my card show adventures. So a lot of these will probably look familiar if you've followed the card show recaps on the channel. First one is a 2019 Topps Chrome Nick Senzel. This one got the Gem 10. This is the purple refractor auto. Just love the color autos from 2019 Chrome, numbered to 250 on the back. This one was picked up in the Fort Wayne show. I forget which month it was, but I got this one, and it came directly from Topps. It was a redemption. So a lot of times that will bode well for grading. Not always, but it definitely does help. And all of these were from the Detroit show, from the first 2 times that I went there. So I can't remember which show was which, but this one, same deal as the last one, came directly from Topps as a redemption. Number /99, this is the Mystery Redemption autograph from a 2019 Finest. Always love my Topps Finest, so nice to get the Gem Mint 10 on that one. Here's the one that surprised me in the right way. This is a 2019 Topps Heritage Eloy Jimenez Chrome, so these are numbered to 999 on the back. Chrome Heritage is a parallel that has really grown on me, especially for my Miggy Super Collection. I've been targeting a lot of the Heritage cards really in the past year, but this one here looks really sharp. And one of the corners is kind of the same thing as a Soto, where I was a little bit iffy on it, but I guess on this one I was thinking that it was going to dock it to a 9, but pleasantly surprised to see that one come back as a 10. I guess I was a little bit too harsh on it, or PSA was too lenient, whichever way you want to put it. These two were picked up together, and I've got to say I'm thrilled to have these. This is a Bichette Bowman Draft from 2016. First Chrome. This is a Gem 10 as well. I think that these Bichettes, it's going to be interesting to see what happens, because there's a lot that are going to be submitted now that PSA is accepting orders again, because a lot of his 2020 top stuff was not able to be submitted before the shutdown due to current circumstances. Here is a very similar card here, Tatis Bowman Prospects. There's the regular Bowman, First Prospect Chrome, also got the Gem 10, so that was nice. I actually remember picking these up from the dealer. He was having a tough show, and I asked him what he could do on them. He says, "They look really good. I see you got some graded cards in your showcase. I think they would do well for you." Well, he was right. They did well, so appreciate him doing that. And then the last one here, this was a card that has been on a roller coaster ride since I first submitted it. It is the 2018 Lamar Jackson Barbershop Prism, the red, white, and blue. I just think about it because it's got like that spiral thing at the barbershop. Anyways, so this card was, I want to say it was $60 when I bought it raw, and I could tell it was off-center then, but I thought it was one of those that, well, maybe they'll let it slide. If they don't, I would gladly take a 9 on this one, and as you can see, it came back a mint 9. So this was, I mean, Jackson was playing extremely well at the time, but then his stuff really shot up. It was pretty much the week after I had bought this, it went up big time. And then after they got bounced in the playoffs by the Titans in the first game that they played, kind of went back down a bit. Now it's still above what I paid for it in this grade, and even with the grading fees factored in. So I just think it's a cool card. It's one that I was kind of unsure of when I bought it, but glad to have it now, and it looks fantastic, slabbed up. So that was my submission. Again, if you're interested in some group submissions, I got some info down below, and these cards will be put in the eBay store, link to that down below as well. But thank you all so much for watching today's video. I'll be back soon with something. That's pretty vague, but that's how I roll. All right, guys. Until next time, take care, be safe, have a good one.